Right, let's see what's going on in the world of Fox News. Incognito, obviously. Don't want to be caught on this website. So, like a creepy neighbor, major insurance company pushing LBGT gender fluidity books on kids. How dare they? This is your real turning the frogs gay moment. And that's interesting. Okay, so in the link, they call it LBGT, but when you actually click on the article, it's LGBT, which, by the way, is the other way around. Yeah, I thought it was hard to read. They swapped the B and the G and took out the Q and the plus. Only on Fox News. State Farm accused of pushing LGBTQ books on kids. Consumers research launches like a creepy neighbor. State Farm, you creepy neighbor. I just want to say before this starts that I live in a country currently where no one can afford, well, the average person can't afford to move into a house, to buy a house, or sometimes even rent, until they're in their mid-30s at this point. And in the US, they have a shortage of formula, so they can't even feed their starving babies. But State Farm, how could you? How could you push books that make it sound like things are okay and that people kind of want to be happy with who they are? You bastards! Alright, let's read this stupid article. State Farm is being accused of recruiting agents to push books about gender fluidity on young children, and a new ad campaign by Consumers Research slams the insurance giant as a creepy neighbor to spotlight claims by an internal whistleblower. First things first. The fact that it's a whistleblower, only Fox News could call someone who's giving out books that are a little bit pro people want to be happy with who they are as whistleblower. Like, oh, we have broken it. We've broken the story. Oh, we've done it. All right. So, creepy neighbor. They are genuinely equating being pro-LGBT, being this is lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, plus. So, anything that isn't straight and cis, is cis, right? Anything that isn't straight and cis, if you give out literature for anything that isn't straight or cis, you're a creepy neighbor. You're a creepy neighbor. Go back to whatever TQ plus land you come from, you damn dirty commie socialist. Consumers Research is launching a campaign against State Farm Insurance because recently a whistleblower brought to our attention evidence email chain traffic. Have you noticed since the whole Clinton 2016 incident that you constantly hear the term email chain from Fox News, showing that they have been intentionally trying to target kindergartens for discussions around transgender issues, sexual identity issues without notifying their parents or without their consent, and specifically targeting them in public schools. Consumers Research Executive Will Hild Fox News Digital. Okay, so I don't know where they would be targeting children in schools and who would be okaying State Farm, who look to be... I'm from the UK, we don't have State Farm. Let's see who State Farm are, because by the looks of it, they're just an insurance company. Yeah, it's just auto insurance. So they're going to kindergarten schools, which I think is anything from, 3 to 4 to 5, and trying to sell them auto insurance. Who's okaying that? Is this America or is it Fox News? Do you have this? Do you have people going to your little play schools and trying to sell you on auto insurance? Jimmy, I see you pushing that car along. Well, you want to be careful with Billy's car over there, because if you knock into it, Billy could take your license plate number, which looks to be drawn on with crayon at the moment. But you want to be careful with that crayon, because apparently crayon can be a very corrosive substance that could really add to your insurance claim. Who's okaying this? If it is happening, that is genuinely creepy. It's creepy that they're coming to the schools and talking to them about auto insurance. It's not creepy that they're talking about, oh, hey, if you're trans, that's okay. Here's a book. The kid in the book is trans. But you probably won't even notice that because you're in kindergarten. You don't know about any of this stuff. Sexual identity issues. See, I don't know. I don't know what's in the literature. But It all depends on where you fall on the whole, like, do we teach kids at a very young age? I actually genuinely don't know. But I think we're really focusing on the wrong issue. If this is led with the with the article, with the headline, sorry, that they're pushing out LGBT books and not noting the fact that they are breaking into schools to do so, or that you live in a country where that's okay. The internal email that a whistleblower provided to Consumers Research, a non-profit that aims to increase the knowledge of understanding of issues, policies, products, and services of concern to consumers, and to promote the freedom to act on that knowledge and understanding, was sent by State Farm corporate responsibility analyst Jose Soto. It urges Florida agents to take action and provide LGBT books for children. Yeah, it honestly... And I could be wrong. It sounds as though actually what it is they want to promote handing out literature to children that helps them learn about these sort of issues. Now, again, that really depends on what side of the fence you fall on. I think this is fine. I mean, if they want to hand out some literature, I think it's really up to the teachers as to whether they give it to the kids. Unless, of course, they're sending some slick-haired, friggin' Republican dickhead to a kindergarten to hand out literature in person with a little trans kid on it. I don't know. But, yeah. Calm down, Fox News. I think you're focusing on the wrong issues. You are really focusing on the wrong issues. Yeah, that's weird. It really doesn't matter. I guess that's it. That's Fox News. Maybe we'll take a look at them again soon. I think we probably will. All right. I guess I'll see you later.